New tonight, a trio of alleged car burglars facing charges tonight tied to more than a dozen car break-ins and a police chase in Port Allen. News 2's Haley Jefferson with details.
West Baton Rouge Sheriff deputies responded to a total of 14 car burglaries at 2 hotels along the LA 415 near Lobdell early Monday morning. 2 of the suspects leading law enforcement on a chase. Deputies booked 18-year-old Jeremiah Turner, 23-year-old Donovan Hayes Jr., both of Baton Rouge, and a 14-year-old juvenile for several counts of aggravated burglary tied to a string of car burglaries at 2 hotels in Port Allen.
I don't know how long they had been there prior to our arrival. I do know that it was 2 different hotels. It was 12 at one, and a neighboring hotel, there was 2 vehicle burglaries that occurred there.
Sergeant Landon Groger with the West Baton Rouge Sheriff says they initially found the juvenile at the scene before engaging in a car chase with the 2 adults. The vehicle was reported stolen out of Jefferson Parish.
The vehicle went into the city limits of Port Allen and ultimately by the port of Baton Rouge. And then that's where they crashed out, or their vehicle became disabled along a railroad track.
The passenger was taken into police custody, but Groger says the driver proceeded to take off on foot.
We did receive a call back a short period of time afterwards, and we were able to take into custody the additional occupant who we identified to be the driver.
Groger says the subjects stole valuable items out of the vehicles, including 2 firearms.
Highly don't recommend leaving any kind of weapons or guns inside of a vehicle. Always bring them with you, secure them into your homes or wherever you're staying for that particular night.
Today, there are still signs of the break-ins, including smashed out windows. Although in this particular case, the suspects busted the windows out of the vehicles to gain entry, deputies always recommend residents keep their doors locked.
We always like to say as a PSA, always lock your vehicles, and we still want people to focus on that. Lock your homes, lock your cars, lock your doors. Just take those precautions.
Jason Fallow lives about a half a mile away from the hotels. He says the situation will make him use extra precaution when parking his car places.
Well, shucks. Well, now I am. That's why I always lock my car. Don't have no valuables in there. If you do get in there or whatever, you ain't gonna find nothing or whatever in my car.
All 3 suspects remain in custody tonight. Sergeant Groger says all 14 cases remain under investigation. Haley Jefferson, WBRZ News 2.